2295. Wasabi. Wasabi to you too. So I have a piece of Wood You Bend, and I had a piece of it left over. So what I did was I traced my own leaf. And let me turn you down. And I'm going to show you how you cut it out. Thank you for sprinkling. Nicole, thank you. And you know, Wood You Bend is becomes flexible once you heat it up. And look at this. So I heated it up, and then using scissors, I'm going to cut it out. I haven't done Wood You Bend using this sheet for a very long time. See how easy it is to cut? Hey Rennie, how are you? And see, now it's hardened up. It's getting harder. I can still bend it, but not as much as before. And soon it'll become totally stiff, which means you can draw on it, but you cannot bend it. And this one is SKU2295, and this is how it is when it comes in the pack. And I do sell these individually. You don't have to buy the 5-pack. Yeah, the flowers are really nice. And I heated it up. What did I do? Did I put it back? Yeah, I put it back. And I wanted to heat it up for it to become slightly bent. Thank you for sprinkling. And what I did was, first I started cutting out sections, but I broke it, so I decided I changed my mind. And again, I'm heating this up, and I found that in order to bend it, and this is really firm, so you heat it on both sides. And all I did was, look at how it bends. And I put it in a small cup until it cools down. And that's because I want it raised. But I realized that I have to heat it up again in order to place it on the bottle. Rennie, Betty will put the website, and it's just go to the website and put in SKU354 or 0354, and it will show you. So if I keep this in here, I'll wait till it cools down, and there we go. But I know that it's going to, as soon as I heat it up to apply it to the bottle, it's going to bend back, and I'm going to make sure that I keep, bend it back. So I'm just painting these black. And that's why I'm saying, don't throw your scraps. I always say that, because you can cut another one out of this. So we're going to paint these. And I'm going to do both sides because I want it, and I'm just using black acrylic paint for now. You can use the paste as well, but because I'm going to be painting it, now the only thank you, Betty. No, the 5-pack is not $5.35. Each one is $5.35, Betty. The 5-pack is, that would be 5 times 5. Each one is $5.35. They're quite thick. And there's different ones. There's this one, which I've used before, or I've painted before. And hi Jane, how are you? Oh, no worries, Betty. I wish it was $5.35 for the 5-pack. I'm painting this one so that you can see the different effects. There's also another few that I picked out, and I'll show you those as well. Thank you for sprinkling, Hazel. I appreciate that. Let me just paint some of these. Dolly, come stai? How are you, my friend? Well, hello to you, Wasabi. So I'm just, and these can be painted before they're applied or after they're applied. It doesn't matter. How is everyone today? Yeah, the bottle we did yesterday on the replay, on the live, Jane. Oh, does it? Let me see. Hold on. What number was it? Oh, 354. My computer's a bit slow. Oh, it's because I was looking orders. 0354. No, it says WoodUBend flower 5 by 5 centimeters. It just says the single flower, and it shows a picture of one flower, Betty. I don't know why it would show that it looks like the 5-pack. And I have to remember to remove 3 out of there. Yeah, that's the size. That's it. We have to put the size of the flower. You got me worried that even my Etsy is wrong. Oh, thank you for the stars, Hazel. It is 5 centimeters by, oh, no. Usually you just put centimeters once. That's how it's on the WoodUBend site. They don't put centimeters twice. It is a 5-pack. It comes to me in a 5-pack, but you don't have to buy it in a 5-pack. The trims come in a 2-pack. Oh, no worries. And I don't sell them in a, I make sure that the picture just shows one. And this, by the way, if you see a petal missing here, I was doing a little bit of an experiment and I cut it out by accident. No worries, Betty. Yeah, no, even when they put it in inches, they just do inches once. There are some that I sell in packages of 2, and those are like the pairs, right and left. Oh, I'm glad. Well, I love WoodUBend. Otherwise, I wouldn't be, oh, look. Another one that is missing a bit because I just dropped it. And I tried something. Oh, no, I said, because if I show this, that's how they come to me. Some retailers sell them in a 5-pack, some retailers sell them in singles. Most of my customers don't like being forced to buy more than they need. So I break it up. Yes, you will. And tomorrow I am on WoodUBend Education Station at 9 a.m. Okay, the other flower I'm going to show you is this one. But I may use some of it, but I don't know yet. Let me just make sure everything is covered. Now, I did try something. Let me find it. Isn't it weird how I'm always losing things? Am I the only one that's always losing? It's 1, 2, 3. I had 5. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Rennie. Hey, Leona, how are you? I did have 5. I did cut out 5. Oh, there's... Oh, okay. This is what I want to show you. Hey, Lori, how are you? Do you see? I tried to cut. No, you're not dizzier. I tried to cut with my razor. Well, not razor, but with this. And I'll show you how I did it. And this was before I even heated it up. On the Etsy page, all you'll see is the WoodUBend. I've kept them separate for now, but I may change that. It depends on how badly I get treated by Etsy. Because right now they're not my friend. I'm just warming them up so that I can, well, this one I'm warming up. And all I did was and I don't know how well this is going to work. I just wanted to give it more of a leaf definition. I've made actually a mask using this. And you need to be a bit more patient than I am. But what we're going to do is I'm going to use a Pent Art. Where is it? One of the Pent Art contour liners to define it. And I'm trying to see which one. I have the blue. I'll have to go look for it. But it takes a bit of patience if you wanted to cut into it. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to paint these gold. And we'll see. Oh, you are not as mad as a hatter. If anyone's as mad as a hatter, it's me. So I'm just painting over this. And I could use the Pent Art. I'm sorry, not the Pent Art. The pigments from Posh Chalk. I think I've lost my mind. Is that the gold I used, or is this the gold I used? So I'm painting the inside, but I'm going to highlight around it. And make sure when you're doing that, I guess it doesn't matter which one I use, that you do the back. No, these aren't Pent Art. I didn't use Pent Art yesterday. I'm saying for the contour liner, I'm using Pent Art. You can use the Pent Art metallics. You can use any color paint you want. That's a metallic. Yes, please. Well, actually, no, I don't drink from Starbucks. But thank you. That's very kind of you. So I'm just painting this. Make sure the back is covered. Dolly, if you could see how scatterbrained, I can't even remember my words half the time. Betty has to find them for me. I should leave it to dry, but I'm not. And let me see what happens to the leaf. Well, actually, that's not too bad because you got some highlights to the leaf. Yeah, talk to Solly Joe. Actually, you also have a retailer for WoodUBend in Ireland, a distributor. At least last time. Yes, it is, Rennie. I'm mixing two golds and it's acting okay. Let's see. I just have to remember to put the right one. And I keep losing my leaves. I swear this is crazy. So today is Tuesday. How's everyone's Tuesday? Dolly, my kids are always complaining that I never remember their names. It's not that I don't remember their names, I do, but I don't think. Hey, Gwendolyn. Oh, Gwendolyn, I'm sorry, I forgot. I will do it tonight. So how was everyone's evening yesterday? I know I keep saying that. Maybe you should send me a reminder. Lately my life has been a bit crazy. I actually have to go back and check what I sent. Yeah, well, you know, the kids don't understand that. Laurie, the kids just don't get it. So what kind of coffee are you having? Yes, but there's also a distributor. She can, well, she can pick this closest place. Thanks, Betty. I know. I'm getting fed up with the fact that I have to keep the WhatsApp on my Facebook page because Meta purchased it. Let's just paint this one just to see what we get. And if I put the lines on here now with the contour liner, which I'm going to have to get up and get, because I don't have the caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino. I could do something like that. Yes, indeed I can. Now this is a WoodUBend that I've used before. And you can tell from the back I removed it because you ate my groupies. Yes, I know you meant we are. No, you're not groupies. You're all my friends. You're all my family. Now, if I was going to bend it, I would paint the back black. Let's just see. I don't need this. Actually, I used the Martha Stewart yesterday. I didn't use either one of those. Exactly. Yeah, you might as well not have to, and trust me, the import taxes are not that great. Trust me. Because we have to pay them here. And it's really... I'm just adding a little bit of copper. Because I just want to bring in a little bit of copper. Now, as I said, you can use the pigment. It would probably give you a richer color. And I'm just going to very lightly dry brush over this with a little bit of copper. And then I'm going to go over it with black. They also have, if you're in Canada, they also have WoodUBend retailers and stockists in Canada. My friend Donna from WoodUBend Canada can help. I'm just adding a little bit of color so that when I put it on here, actually, I'm going to bend it more. I might put oh, and I forgot to do this leaf. Thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate that. I'm using yesterday's, which was Martha Stewart's. But you can use any gold. You can actually use any color you want. You don't have to use... I actually don't like the copper on this. So I'm just going to go over it because we're putting it on copper. And what I am going to add to highlight. Oh, it's not just WoodUBend. Jane, see all the details on this? Now watch how they will appear when I add the black. Let me just get a brush. I don't want a big brush. And I just want to get, so I'm putting some black like this. And I'm wiping it off because you don't want that much. No worries. So look at this and look at how better defined your flower. You can actually see the highlights. So when we put it on here, you'll be able to see it better. Let me show you again with this one. Whoops. So I have a very dry brush and I'm just highlighting the areas. You can use wax as well. So you can see all the details. Let's do this. This one you'll be able to probably see it more because there's more details. I'm not sure how bronze would be, but I don't have bronze in my bottle. But see, when I put the black on, you can see all the details of the flower. Actually, that might be nice for the top. Let me just do this one with a little bit of copper. This is the knob that I'm using, and I'm just going to add a little bit of bronze to it. I mean copper, not bronze. Betty, you've got me saying bronze now. No, you cover first with the gold, and then you go over it with black to highlight the details. Because if you leave it gold, like this, you don't see any of the highlights. But if you add the black, let me show you. See how you can see the flower better? See the center flower? Look at the difference between this side and the other side. Does that make sense? It's just to define the areas. And I was doing this. Let me just add. And this one, I'm just adding some copper. And I can add, yes, thank you, Betty. So I'm just going to add a little bit of black because I've added too much, far too much copper. And I want it to more or less go with this so that it looks like they were made for each other. Hello, Joan from Arkansas. Arkansas. I've never been. But I know that you have a town called Little Rock. See, now this goes more with this. Let me see what it looks like. I should, no, I kind of like the brightness. Not everything has to be dark. Thank you for the hearts. Oh, and then I wanted to see if I do this. Well, these are going to need, the highlighter, the contour liner. 2, 4, 5. Oh, and there's one I forgot to paint. I just had an idea, and I wonder if that would work. Let me see. Yes, exactly, Dolly. And not just the WoodUBend, but anything that you're painting, actually. And if you feel that this is too dark, you can just go over it with a little bit of gold. I want to try something. Hold on. I just thought of something. It takes 1 American and 2 foreigners to try and explain that. Okay, I've got this piece of trim, and I wonder if I put this in the center, let's see. I just thought of this. I don't know if it's going to work, but let me get my black, where is my glue? Oh, there it is. We're just playing, okay? And as usual, I've added too much glue. Let me just see. Yes, that's true. We did get there in the end. I'm just trying to see if instead of painting the putting on the contour liner, I can use this. And maybe this. Okay, I found something. They're tiny pieces. I'm just experimenting right now. It may not work. I don't know. This may work, actually. I don't know. These heat up very, very quickly, and they cool down very, very quickly. Okay, so I'm just experimenting. So I hope you'll bear with me. I mean, these will be cut down shorter, should be cut down shorter. Let's see. Does that look better? It's not perfect, but it could work. Yes, exactly. So I think I like that. And that was a happy accident. And let me just add one little bit. Here. Yeah, I agree. I think so. Like I said, it's all trial and error. But if it works, then that's great. I'm going to paint it black first. Yes, that's true. So let's dry this. Very true, Rennie. Very, very true. Try that. I like it. Look at this. Okay, so let's start gluing these on. I do want to paint the back of this. And these are from scraps of wood, of WoodUBend. And I can tell you there's no other product that's like it. Now I just have to find another one of these, but let's start planning this. And I don't want to get my bottle dirty. Thank you, Dolly. Like I said, it was an error. It was actually, it wasn't an error, it was an accident. I just added some color. Now, if I was doing this It's, Dolly, it's SKU2295. Hold on, let me write that down. And I've made a mask of it, and I'll show you the mask if I remember. I'm going to say if I remember, but I kind of really like this. So I'm just going to put these. I'm going to try the first one. And they're not all identical. This may fall down, but I'll try and bring it back up. Oh, thank you, Rennie. I'm going to do another one here, but where am I going to put the leaves? I might put one leaf here and one, I want to do the other leaf like that, but I'll do it without. Should I leave it up or should I'm just worried it'll break if I leave it up. What do you think? If I leave it up, I'm just worried. Hey, Callie, how are you? Thank you, Joanne. Do you think I should leave it like this or have it on the bottle? The only thing is that I will be worried that the leaf will break. You can still curve it. You could still curve it, Dolly. Even after you paint it, you can curve it. Okay, Nicole says lay it flat. Let's see here. See, you can do that. You can do that. But I think I'm going to leave it flat, I think. I just don't want it to break. And I think the rest of the leaves are going to be done in the same way. They may not look all identical. Yeah, they would. You're right there. Well, maybe I'll do some flat and some curved. I'm going to do another one. But again, where is my other, there's one piece of leaf I can use. Let me heat this up and we'll do another one. Thanks, Betty. So I'm just heating this up because I want to cut it a bit thinner. And this I just cut from a leftover piece of trim. And the pieces that I'm cutting, I am not throwing out. Those thin slithers. Do not throw out even these. Okay, let's do this. And remember, when you cut your WoodUBend, you can still sand it very, very gently, because this is very, very thin. And I think I want to cut, now that I know it's going to work, I don't know if you saw, I cut an angle right there for the end of the leaf. I'm doing it, yeah, I'm going to do 5 leaves. Yeah, I did flat against the bottle. Yeah, I'm doing 5, Dolly. Okay, so now let's put some glue. And I'm just going to pass this through. It is a bit, kind of finicky. But it'll work. I'm just removing some of the excess glue. Oops. And then this one. I'm just putting a tiny little bit. And I could I mitered where the 2 leaves touch, because now I know it's going to work. My fingers aren't as nimble as they used to be. Could you cut a couple of leaves in halves? Yeah, you can. Let me see. This one is a bit thick, so I'm just removing some of it. And I have another thin one here. I'm just running it through the glue because it's virtually impossible to apply the glue. Oh, it must have fallen off the one I just did. All right, let's try this. One fell off. This is not something I recommend that you do in 10 minutes like I'm trying to do. Okay, let's see what Dolly meant. Let me just first paint this, and whilst... Okay, Dolly, so I'm going to follow your instructions. Put 2 leaves. Can you explain again what you want me to try? Thank you, Rennie. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. Have fun. And thank you for joining. I really appreciate that. Okay, so you want me to heat up 2 leaves. Dolly, and you want me to cut the center or cut in half? Can you repeat your instructions, please, Dolly? Cut it in half. Okay. Like this. And then put leaves here. I didn't cut all the way through. This one is going to go here. Actually, this is a bit long. Is that what you meant? Okay, I just have to put gold on this one. And do another one. Let's do another flower. I'm going to center the flowers, actually. Oops. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Yeah, I think you're right. Okay, so I'm going to do this one here. And then we'll do another one here. I like it here. Do I put the veins on as well? Hey, how are you? Here's my leaf. From $22.95 we made leaves. And look at my leaves here. I'm just waiting for this. Curl one part way. Curl one part way. I'm trying to get what you mean. Curl one. Okay, first let me cut what Dolly said to cut. How are you doing? So I'm cutting this in half, like Dolly said. And I'll have to paint here, but I'm not sure what unfurled means, but it needs painting. Oh, you are? In bed marketing? Okay, let me just add. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Let me just cover in bed marketing. Yeah, you never stop, Solly, do you? How's Theo? And has he accepted my challenge? Oops. Unfurled means unfurled leaf. Yeah, that's great, Dolly. Means unopened. I don't think I like unopened leaves. Let me cut this one. Uncurled. Oh, uncurl it. Oh, good. Oh, good. We'll have to talk after Wimbledon is over. Is he watching the men or the women? This is another one. Well, we'll have to talk. I'll have to talk to him. Uncurled. Dolly, come and do it. I can't figure it out, Dolly. You said uncurled. Uncurled. Let's get the gold out. You think it's funny, guys? Yeah, I want Dolly to come and do it. Because I know that I'm supposed to know what unfurled means, but hey, I don't. Oh, good, I'm glad. We'll just have to place next to full leaves. Place next to full leaves. Yeah, please do. Dolly. This is hilarious. I wish you could put your head through the screen. You guys are hilarious. Okay, I'm just going to paint this one. Wish you could put your hand through the screen and come and do it, because I'm not getting it. Okay, so we'll put this one here. And then I have to cut up some more leaves. All your fault, Dolly. And then I have to fill in this one. And do this one. And cut up a couple of unfurled leaves. But so far, this is what we have. Thank you, Dolly. I haven't fixed it in place. I have tried to follow both masters' directions. I hope I did you proud. I don't know how well I did. One leaf is curled, Betty. Thank you, Leona. You guys are hilarious. I mean, really hilarious. Now I know why I do lives, because I love the moments that you guys crack me up. Do not throw these pieces, Dolly, when you get your $22.95, because you can use it for leaves, but yours will be 100 times better. I cannot paint people. I try my best. I'm going to not do any more. This frustrated me more than anything else. Thank you for twist the leaves lengthwise. Okay. I will, Betty. I promise. I will do that. I will hopefully finish it this afternoon. Have an amazing, amazing... That bit, it's too big. I could cut, I'm going to cut it. That's part of the trim. So you and your imagination can go so far with WoodUBend.